It's mostly science and fiction. Mostly.
Death! Death is upon us. You cannot escape the cold, dark inevitability of your own demise. Unless you're one of these cunts. We see immortals and shit all the time on TV and in fiction, and for some people, their belief system. And this often triggers the classic age-old question. Bro, if you could, be immortal, live forever and shit, would ya? How though? A magical wizard comes down and says, Stephen, I shall bestow upon ye infinite years, time beyond even your comprehension. For this gift I shall ask but one thing. You must fillet me unto climax. So suck off a wizard and gain immortality. Stephen, will you gobble my noble? Fuck yeah, I would. So, let's say you don't have to get raped by a wizard, but the option of immortality comes up somehow. Would you like to become immortal? I would always say yes, and I assume that most people would too, but many of my friends say no, they don't want to be immortal. And here's why. If the whole world was immortal, we would get even more overpopulated and run out of resources. If it was just you, you would get lonely and sad seeing all your friends and family die. You would get bored because eventually you would do everything and run out of things to do. My friend actually said this. Mate, one day you will fall down a hole and just get stuck there, forever. To this I say, no way man, I would totally be immortal. And here's how I refute my friends. Overpopulation problem? No worries. Let's say the whole world is not immortal, just me. Bam, problem of overpopulation solved. Though not really because, we are already overpopulated and no one is immortal. That we know of. Or maybe just a few of us are immortal. Who knows? Fuck it, let's say everyone's immortal and we'll just go to other planets and colonize them. Eventually they'll all fill up, I suppose. Or maybe the world stops making babies and this is it. This is the entire population forever, but immortal forever too. That would be quite interesting. I also came up with a sick idea for a sci-fi story I might write one day, so don't steal my idea, you cunts. What if humans were immortal, but as you have kids, you lose your immortality and live out the rest of your days as a regular lame-ass human? That would be cool too. So you choose to have a kid, you choose to impregnate some chick, and then fucking you both just have a baby together, and then you get 50 years or something, and then you die. That'd be pretty cool. If it was just you would get all lonely and sad, seeing everyone grow old and die all the time. Well, yeah, I guess Wolverine has that problem, so I probably. But I like meeting new people and making new friends. Also, after a while, you'd become omnipotent, godlike, and thus you'd probably rise above these petty human emotions. Falling down a hole forever? No way, I would just punch and smash my way out of it. I might not have super strength, but eventually I would wear down the rocks and bust my way out. If not, well, the sun will one day expand and engulf the earth, thus freeing me from my earthly tomb. So, no worries there, mate. Getting bored and running out of things to do? Fuck off. This is the most interesting and most common refute to being immortal. To this I say, you're the boring one. Get an imagination for fuck's sake. But to elaborate on this, I came up with 2 outcomes of being immortal. Number 1, the human mind, though massive, is finite. Perhaps we can only store a certain amount of information in it. Perhaps as we live through the millennia, we cease evolving and our brain remains the same size. Then eventually our past memories will fade away and new experiences will replace them. So even if you've done something before, you won't remember doing it, or it would have been so long since you have done it that it would seem new to you. Look at it like this. How many times have you watched your favorite movie? Probably more than once. How many times have you been to the pub and got pissed with your mates? A lot, I'd say. How many times do you do that same thing that you like doing over and over again? You don't really get bored of the things you like, and if you have enough of them, you can cycle them around and never get bored. Hooray! Also, in an infinite universe, there would be infinite things to do. So there. 2, you become a god. Basically, you just keep evolving, keep retaining new information, getting stronger and more powerful than you could ever imagine, and eventually end up as this omnipotent, omniscient being. Then you are master of the cosmos, creator of existence, and one with the multiverse. You would have ascended to a higher plane of existence where such base human emotions like boredom don't even exist anymore. So again, you will never get bored. So to summarize, if you become immortal, you'll never get bored because there would always be something new or seemingly new to do and keep you entertained, or you become a fucking god. Sounds pretty fucking sweet to me, mate. What would you do with immortality? I'd like to create a little utopian planet and fill it with talking animals. That'd be cute. Hey, if you like this crap, check out my other crap. If you don't like that stuff, then leave an angry comment and fuck off. Or just back away slowly from the computer, mate. Just back away, just back it up, go outside and reevaluate your feeble existence.